Welcome to HTC's IgnitionWeb tutorials. Today we are going to learn about managing website media content using IgnitionWeb's Media Center. Media Center is a core customizable module within the IgnitionWeb platform designed to help easily manage a website's media content such as images and documents. Media Center is a repository of files that can be attached to content in other IgnitionWeb managers using the Media Center browser. Media Center Brand Asset Management enables you to enforce communication and content standards by creating a central repository of digital files that can be categorized for easy retrieval, repurposing, and reuse. With centralized files that can be securely stored and shared online, Media Center facilitates remote access collaborations by providing access to material that can be instantly delivered anywhere, anytime. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be walking through the process of creating media categories and uploading media using WOW, the IgnitionWeb demo site. Let's begin by logging into IgnitionWeb and clicking on Media Center. This will bring me to the Media Center category listing. All the media I upload to Media Center must be organized into categories. Categorizing media facilitates administrator organization and allows for bulk actions to be applied to related files. As an example for this tutorial, I've prepared some images of guitars and keyboards that we will upload and categorize as a product listing for a fictional music store. Let's go ahead and create a main category for our product listing by clicking Add New Category. The Add New Category page is a simple form where you can quickly create new media categories. The first thing we're going to do is create the top level category for our product listing. I'll name mine Product Listing for Music Store. Next, I will provide a brief description for my category. This is our top level category, but if we wanted this to be a subcategory within our product listing, we could specify its parent category here. We will do this when we create subcategories for guitars and keyboards. Finally, we need to select a status for our category. The status field indicates whether a category is activated or deactivated. An activated category will show a green box and display any active media files contained within inside the Media Center browser. A deactivated media category will show a red box and none of the media files contained within will be displayed in Media Center browser. I'll need this category active. After you have filled all the fields for the Add New Category form, click Submit to return to the Media Center category listing where your category will now appear. Note that the preview image for categories is a folder, indicating that it can have files contained within. Individual media files will display a thumbnail preview of the image or file instead of a folder. Click on the name of a category to see and manage its contents. I'm going to click on my category name so that I can start inserting some media files inside. I am now inside my product listing for Music Store category. Notice that a breadcrumb clearly indicates my path, allowing me to move back and forth between categories. I can also click View All Categories to bring up a convenient tree view that allows me to quickly navigate my media listing. From within a category listing, I can add subcategories or begin to add specific media items. The Add New Media Item page is a simple form that allows you to quickly add single or multiple media files to the Media Center. A list of acceptable file types is listed at the beginning of the form where you can choose your file. Let's begin by choosing one of the images I prepared. The name field will automatically be filled as the name of your media file, but can be edited to your preference without changing the file name. Naming your media files accurately before uploading them to Media Center helps make this step easier. My files already have detailed names, so I'm all set to move on. The category field will default to the category you were in when you clicked Add New Media Item. If you want to place the media file in an alternate category, you can select that category here. Mine will stay in the product listing for Music Store for now. It's best practice to provide descriptions and usage guidelines for all of your media files to help facilitate administration. Keep your description clear and to the point. We now have the option to save our media file and return to the media item listing within the category, or we can click Save and Add Another to quickly add multiple files. I have 12 more media files to add to my product listing, so I will speed things up while I click Save and Add Another. Remember to include descriptions for each of the media files you add. Great. I've added my other media files and can click Save to return to my media item listing. I now have 12 images and one PDF file inside of my product listing for Music Store category. Having guitars and keyboards listed together is a bit confusing though, so to help sort my media items further, I am going to create two subcategories, one for guitars and one for keyboards. From within the product listing for Music Store category, I'm going to click Add New Category. Because I clicked Add New Category from within an existing category, the parent category field is already conveniently specified. I'll quickly create my two new categories. I'm back in my product listing for Music Store category, where I now have my 13 media items and two subcategories listed. From here, I can easily organize my media items into the appropriate subcategories. By referring to the preview images and the file names, I can quickly identify which images are guitars and which are keyboards. Simply drag the guitar images to the guitar subcategory and drag the keyboard images to the keyboard subcategory. The media files are instantly moved to those subcategories where they are now well organized. My PDF is an index of my product listing and can remain in my top level category. Note that there is no limit to the level of subcategorization. If we wanted to organize further, we could create subcategories under guitars for colors, brands, styles. The possibilities are endless. We now have a well-organized listing of product images uploaded into Media Center. The files can be easily found and attached to content from within the other IgnitionWeb managers via the Media Center browser. By clicking Edit from the Actions column, I can edit my media properties and view my item's front-end URL. This URL can be shared to quickly disseminate your media without providing access to the secured IgnitionWeb backend. Thanks for watching. We hope that you've learned a lot and encourage you to check out HTC's other IgnitionWeb tutorials at youtube.com/IgnitionWebTutorials.